I didn't get the height genes, apparently. I know we've been here for a while, so I had about an hour speech prepared. I'll try to make it like 52-ish minutes. I think 8 minutes I have to spare. No, I don't have anything prepared. We've been here a while, so I'm going to make it short and sweet. I love you all. This was going to be one rally. I have to owe it to Vivian Templeton and Mary Doherty, who also got this started. Yesterday was the 4-year anniversary of George Floyd's murder, as my dad has already mentioned, and that was what got us going in the beginning. It was May 2020, so if you guys remember back then, there was this thing that made us stay home for a while, the pandemic, that whole thing. We were cooped up in our houses. This horrifying tragedy happened, and we said, we have to do something. We gathered together. We made our voices strong, and we came back the next week, and the next week, and the next week, and here we are, week 209. I could have never, ever predicted this in a million years when it first started out. I have to thank my dad so much, because that was the summer after my freshman year of college. I was going back to school in the fall. I had no idea where they were supposed to go. I figured it was a summer of amazing protests, amazing rallies, and that would be Justice Southbury. But without my dad, I don't know where we would be today. So thank you, Dad, for really taking that over and creating what we have today. I urged you that first summer to take this moment and create a movement, and by gone it, you've done it. So thank you. Oh my goodness. I urged you, this was 2020, we're now in 2024, which means, as we've mentioned, November's coming up, it's looming, it scares me every single day. Just talk to people about it. I think that's one of my biggest things with the election coming up. I'm part of Gen Z. I've heard a lot about us, good and bad and all over, but I find just talking to people about it and figuring out, I've learned so much from talking to people. I hope that some people can learn from me as well, and just getting more people informed. That's one of the biggest issues, is just information, the correct information, getting to the people who need to hear it. So if we can be catalysts to that communication, that's one thing we can do to create this, to keep this movement going. So I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for creating this movement with me. And I have one question, well, I guess 2 questions for you. Are you fired up? Are you ready to go? Fired up! Ready to go! Fired up! Ready to go! Thank you all so much for coming to our 4-year anniversary rally. Thank you so much. Hate has no home here in Southbury. Let's go change the world.